Good evening, San Jose Scorpion families. This is Debbie Richardson, and I'm calling today to talk to you about the student health screening with Crisis Go. This evening, we will be beginning our test of the health screening process. So tomorrow morning, you will be receiving an email and we will be testing your response. The student health screening is accomplished each day through email and must be completed for each student before they will be allowed to enter into a classroom. As I said, it must be filled out every day for every student who comes to school. An email will be sent to the first contact who is a legal guardian at 6 a.m. each morning. A second email will be sent to the second contact at 7 a.m. The report will be sent to the school. A student cannot enter a classroom unless the report is made and the student is cleared. So just an example of how this might look on your email tomorrow morning. I'm sorry, this would be Thursday morning. You're going to look for this email Thursday morning. You'll see the email will be from Crisis Go. It looks like that from the Novato Unified School District. So you click on that and answer your email. It'll look like this. If you are wanting to see this in Spanish, you can go to the very bottom of the screen here and you can select Español. If you'd like to continue in English, you click this blue button to report. You may or may not receive this one, which asks you to open a particular browser. If this were me, I would choose one that I already have. So I would click this open button, and then you can toggle this so it will not ask you every time for that question. Once you get the questions, here they are, and this will become very quick and easy for you, but basically they want to know if your student is exhibiting any symptoms of COVID. So if you say, my child meets the entry criteria and will go to the building today, and the student has no symptoms like sore throat, cough, chills, body aches for unknown reasons, shortness of breath for unknown reasons, loss of smell, loss of taste, new onset of stuffy or runny nose, unusually tired, lethargic, or low energy, fever at or greater than 100.4 degrees. So if your child exhibits none of those symptoms, then you should click that and be done. You do have some other choices where a student might have some COVID-related symptoms. You would check that here and not send the student to school. Or the child has had close contact with someone with COVID-19, you would click that and not send your student to school. If your child has tested positive for COVID-19, you would not send your student to school. If your child has symptoms and is awaiting COVID test results, check this and do not send your student to school. You might also indicate that your child's cohort is not scheduled today. So if you're an A cohort person, then perhaps it's a Thursday and your child does not go to school on this day. Or you can say that your student will be absent from school for another reason, and you will call the attendance office. So once you've selected one of those, you hit this blue submit button. If your student is not going to go to school, please call attendance at this number, just like we always have. Okay, so call attendance if your child is not coming to school. At any rate, you'll get this kind of a screen back that shows that your student is good and ready to go. So this next step is completely optional. If you want, you could send that, you could share that with that little Sharo at the very bottom, the box with the arrow. You could click that and send it to your student's phone so that your student had a record every day that they had cleared. Just in case maybe you did it late, like in the car, and maybe our system wouldn't be updated at that time. So that would be great if you could do it, not required. So again, tonight, Wednesday night, they'll be getting up the system loaded, and then tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock, the first emails will go out. So I would love it if you could check to make sure that you had the email, and if you could try the whole process, that would be great. If you don't have an email, or would you please check your spam folder or your junk folder? see if it went there, or you might check the second person on the list to see if they got the email. If you didn't get the email or you have other questions, you can call the office tomorrow at this number or email Ms. Dugdale and she'll get back to you. So this is just a test for us, and I think it will actually run Thursday and Friday. We don't have school on Friday, but you'll get a chance to practice once again on that day. And then, of course, Monday, November 30th, after the break, we'll be expecting our sixth graders to return. So we're looking forward to seeing everyone. And I hope that this all works out well for you.